Hey, honey. I'm just coming home from my regular errands. You wouldn't happen to have driven along Bentley Street recently, have you? They've got those really cute little row of shops that they've built recently. They've got an amazing little food outlet, a news agency, and guess what? They even had your favorite here. Flowers! I know you like putting flowers in the vase that's on the dinner table. What do you feel like this month? They've got violets, roses, and lilies. By the way, let me just say that these are really good quality for a tiny store like this. The quality is quite high. All these flowers look like they're alive and vibrant. None of them are withering away. Hurry up and get back to me so I don't linger here for too long.
Oh my god. Like, who are you? Are you some sort of creep that's trying to pretend that you know me or something? Don't think that if you pop up to my door with flowers that I'm going to let you inside my house. I'm not the type of girl to fall for a stranger, even if they buy me a nice little gift.
What are you talking about, honey? Are we doing a little bit of roleplay here or something? Okay. Well, if that's what you want to do today, let's go with that. So, what do you want me to be? Should I play the persistent romantic stalker that's trying to catch your heart? Or maybe you're after a little bit of a darker tone today. Crazy guy with flowers jumps through my window and has his way with me?
You're seriously freaking me the hell out. I should call the cops on you. This is the creepiest conversation I've ever had.
Hey, whoa. Honey, let's settle down a little bit here. Damn, if you want to play the role-playing game with me, we've got to build into it a little bit. You can't just go straight to the buzzer that quickly.
I'm calling the police. Don't you dare come to my house.
What's going on right now? I'm getting the feeling that this isn't just roleplay anymore.
What are you talking about? Roleplay? You know what? I think you've got the wrong number or something. I'm not your wife or whatever. Just leave me alone. I won't call the police if you just stay the hell away from me. I hope you don't know where I live.
Katie, what are you doing right now? It's me. It's your husband, Brandon.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! This guy actually knows my name! I need to call my mom. Someone needs to come help me. I'm in danger.
Katie, what's going on right now? Are you having some sort of weird dementia attack or something? Did you lose your memory?
Just shut up! Who the hell are you? How did you get my number? How do you know who I am? Have you been stalking me? Did you actually think that stupid little lie of yours would work?
What do you mean? What have I been lying about?
Well, you're acting like you're this nice, sincere husband and that you're coming home to your beautiful wife or whatever. It doesn't matter how good your acting skills are. I'm not going to trick my mind into thinking that I have a husband. Why don't you go out there and get a girl the proper way? Why are you using these little mind trick tactics to sneak yourself into my house? They're not going to work, especially on a sharp and inquisitive girl like me.
Hold on a second. Maybe you got a point, because the Katie I know is neither sharp nor inquisitive.
Excuse me? What did you just say?
Well, yeah, my wife Katie is as dumb as a brick. She's a clumsy mess, but it's fine. That's what I like about her.
Hey! What did you just say? How dare you say that about me?
Hold on a second. You're recognizing that you're my wife now.
Wait. I mean, you said my name, so I thought that was about me. I don't know how much you've been stalking me, but you don't know how smart I am. You don't know anything about me. You don't know if I'm dumb or if I'm clumsy.
Okay, Katie. Can we just finish up with the act already? Why are you pretending like you don't know me? It doesn't feel good to be some stranger that's barging into your house or whatever. I'm your beloved husband. I'm here at the shops trying to buy you a meal and some lovely flowers for the home.
It doesn't matter how much you pretend to be a nice guy. A stalker is a stalker. I know you're going to do something dangerous to me.
What do you mean that I'm a stalker? Where is all this coming from anyway? It's creeping me the hell out.
If it's creeping you out that much, just stop messaging me. Stay the hell away from me. Just let me live my life. I'm telling you right now, if you keep this up, I'm calling the police.
Katie, this is so stupid. What are you going to do when you call the police? Have them take me in and show them that we're actually married? I've got our wedding documents and everything.
So now you've even gone so far as to forge documents. This is unbelievable. I've never met this type of stalker before. I used to have a lot of weird creeps when I was younger. They would do all sorts of things, but they were never this smart. They would never create something so intricate. I'm just so scared for my life right now. I need to go around my house and see if I have that old baseball bat of mine.
What do you mean, your old baseball bat? Katie, you've never done baseball your whole life. I've tried many times to invite you out with my friends just for a little chill session. I'm assuming that the baseball bat you're talking about is the one that I have.
What did you just say? You talking about my baseball bat?
I already know it's the red and gold one with Derek Jester's signature on it.
Holy crap! You actually know what's in my house! You've been here, haven't you? You've been sneaking in here! This just gets worse and worse. Just who the hell are you anyway? Why are you trying to scare me like this?
I am seriously getting so confused right now. I can't tell if you're lying. This is actually serious. Did you hit your head or something this morning, Katie?
Look at that. You even know that I ran into the wall as I was using my mobile phone. I was walking along taking a video of my new nails, and I was gonna go send it to Christine. And then my foot caught on the rug and I went head first into the wall. You saw all of that, didn't you? Well, where are you right now? Are you outside? Are you looking through my window?
Katie, this is just the weirdest thing in the world. I didn't see any of that. Also, weren't you the one telling me that you weren't clumsy before?
Just shut up! Stop threatening me! Stop making me scared for my life. I just want to live in peace. I want to feel free to go outside without being in danger. I found my old baseball bat. I'm telling you right now, I know how to use it. I'm not like all these other ditzy girls out here. I know the right end to hold a baseball bat.
Somehow I seriously doubt that. Okay, let's put it to the test then, Katie. Let's assume that you don't know me then. Fine. What did you do yesterday? Tell me that much at least.
Shut up! I'm not giving you any more information. I'm not telling you anything more about me. I don't need to tell you what I did yesterday. All I need to do is tell the police what's going on today.
Okay, fine. You're going to be difficult with me, aren't you? That's okay. Well, I'm going to tell you what happened yesterday, and I want you to confirm if it's true. You and I both woke up in the morning, and I went to the kitchen to make you a coffee. You always like 3 teaspoons of sugar in your coffee. You say it helps you perk up for the day.
Oh my god! You actually watched me in the morning making my coffee. This is so creepy.
I don't want you making your coffee because you don't know how to make it. I'm always the one that has to make it for you. You're going to set the house on fire somehow. I know what type of coffee you like and how you want it to be brewed. After the coffee, we went for a walk out to the park. We do this every Sunday. I go to the outdoor gym and you go to the dog park to play with the animals.
This is crazy. I've never met a stalker of this level. What's he going to tell me next? Maybe he's going to give me a full breakdown of how I take a shower. How many minutes I spend washing my body and how many I spend on my hair.
Come on, this is just ridiculous, Katie.
Well, with the amount of things that you're telling me right now, I wouldn't hesitate to think it's true. You're seriously creeping the hell out of me.
Okay, well, can you just wait until I finish explaining what we did yesterday? I'm not some stalker. I'm your husband. We've had the same type of lifestyle for years now. So obviously, we finished up with the park. You had a good enough time with those dogs. We go to the local cafe that we go to every Sunday. I always order an egg and eggs Benedict. You always order French toast.
What the hell? This is just way too creepy. It's like you know me more than I know me.
I had some errands to run for the rest of the day and you went home. When I came home, you were sleeping. I went to bed. I woke up earlier than you. And then I went off to do the errands that I had to do today. So, what happened between that time, huh? You're telling me that you all of a sudden got some sort of weird memory loss from the time I left you yesterday until now? That's just stupid.
The only thing that's stupid is me listening to your intricate story. I did all those things yesterday.
I know you did. I was right there in front of you doing them with you.
No, you weren't. I was doing them on my own. I'm a lone soldier. I don't have a partner. I enjoy the solitude of being by myself.
Well, isn't that a brave remark coming from you? When we first met, you were as clingy as a child to his mother's leg. You desired companionship like it was a fountain of water and you haven't drunk in years. That's not someone who enjoys solitude. That's someone who craves dependence.
Just shut up! You don't know me at all. I'm just seriously freaking out right now. I feel like I'm going to have a panic attack.
Okay, how about you just calm down? This is nothing to get emotional about. I just want you to see reason. Do I need to send someone over to look at you? Katie, this is just way too bizarre.
Who are you going to send? One of your buddies? I don't want anyone here. That's it. I'm leaving. You can send as many people as you want here. I'm not going to stay here and put myself in danger.
What are you doing?
Well, I'm going to find a place to stay. I'm not going to my parents' house because you probably know where they live too. I'm going to find a hotel and stay there until I feel safe. I want to stay there until you stop messaging me. I want you out of my life.
Katie, I don't understand how you can say all these things. You and I are husband and wife. We've been married for years now. I've even got the documents. Do I have to show you or something?
Just shut up! I'm not going to look at some fake documents that you've created. I know you've planned this. You would have done all sorts of different things.
What are you talking about?
You would have made fake documents and used that new AI technology to make photos of us two together. You would somehow prove that we were a couple to everyone. I can't take any risks now. I just have to get away from you.
Katie, what the hell are you going on about right now? This nonsense has to stop. I'm coming home and I don't want you going anywhere. You and I need to have a talk.
Now you're getting aggressive with me! That's it. I'm packing my stuff now. I'm out of here.
Katie, don't you leave. Just what is going on with you today? Katie! Katie! Hey, Millie, how are you going? It's been a while.
Well. Look what the cat brought in. It's been a while since I've gotten a message from you. It must have been like, 5 years now? What have you been doing ever since you stole my precious worker away from me?
Look, Millie, I've been keeping myself busy. I know you're not happy that we're no longer frequent customers there. That's not to say that we don't miss the place.
Yeah, I'm sure you don't miss it here. So what happened anyway? We made you coffee that you didn't enjoy. You weren't satisfied with the customer service? You can take away little Katie from me, but to stop coming here is a little bit cruel, don't you think?
Look, it's just a circumstance, isn't it? Honestly, I really think you should start putting a bit more effort and turn that little coffee shop of yours into a chain. You've got an amazing little business there. It could really brighten up the neighborhood where we're living now. That's the reason why we're not going there. We had to move house. Your little coffee store is no longer on the way home.
Yeah, well, that just sounds like excuses to me. Enough about the store. What about me? What about my feelings? You guys always put a little smile on my face. That ditzy girlfriend of yours was so hilarious to watch. You trying to keep her under control was funny.
Well, I have to admit, we are quite a combo, aren't we?
You're damn straight you are. I kept telling you guys to make a YouTube channel and show the dynamic between you two. It's the funniest thing in the world. It's way better than that type of work you're into now.
If I had more time in the day, I would definitely give it a go. Unfortunately, I've got a billion things to do and only a couple of seconds in the day to do it. I'm telling you now, with all the things I do, I feel like I go to sleep the moment I wake up. The day goes by so quickly. I haven't had one day that I felt satisfied with myself in ages.
Sure you are. That's no excuse for the fact that you don't come see me anymore. You're not as busy as you're making yourself out to be. You two are well known around these parts. People have their eyes on you. One of my customers said that they saw you at a different cafe 2 days ago. Do you want to tell me what that's about? You like fraternizing with my competitors or something?
Come on, Millie. What do you expect of me? Your cafe is leagues away from the place that we were. You know me and Katie like to go to the dog park and that I like to do my workouts. There's nothing like that in the area where your cafe is. Like I said, just make a chain cafe in a different area and bam! You'll be going to that thing every week. You can trust me on that one.
Yeah, I'm sure I can trust you. I'm going to trust the guy that took my worker away from me.
You're still not bitter about that, are you?
Katie always brought a smile on my face. I mean, sure, she was a clumsy worker and she didn't do anything right. Then again, she was a good talker. She kept good rapport with the customers and always had a good laugh off her. I'm a little bit of a strange type. I like the weird, broken ones. I'm not a fan of the really good workers. I don't think it suits our establishment either. I'd say that we're pretty laid back compared to the other cafes you can find in this city.
No, you definitely are. But it's a very unique atmosphere you have there. A lot of places that sell coffee are mainly for people to relax and unwind. Maybe do a little bit of work on their laptop. That place is a weird, funky, I want to talk to everyone type of atmosphere.
Is that what you think my little establishment is like?
Well, am I wrong about that, Millie?
You are, but I can't really blame you for it, to be honest. Actually, you know what? I can blame you, because if you just came a little bit more often, you would know how things are going here. That's how things were, but not as they are.
Hey, look, I'm sorry. You know what? If it bothers you that much, I'll come in at some point. It would be good to catch up again. Anyway, how's the little place going for you? Business good?
Well, it's not great, and it's not terrible either. It's definitely not what it used to be.
Oh, really? How's it now?
All that awesome, funky attitude that you're talking about is pretty hard to maintain when we don't have a crazy character like Katie there.
Are you serious right now? I thought that atmosphere was something that you craved.
Yeah, it is, if I have the right people. But if I got workers that are too serious, and they just don't know how to joke around and have a little bit of fun. They're all about creating a nice coffee and getting all the tasks done. But there's a little bit more to that when you work here.
Are you serious? So you don't have anyone that's kind of a life of the party guy?
Not really. I mean, do you remember how Katie used to do her customer service? She always could find some way to serve a customer their coffee and take one little aspect of them and turn that into a conversation. She'd be there talking to the customer for ages. I was tempted to call her back to start making the coffee again. But if she's bringing in the customers, then I just let her do her thing. Now my workers serve the coffee and they don't even look the customer in the eye. They just walk away. I'm telling you now, I could get a robot to do what they're doing. There's no life, no passion in it.
Damn. I'm really sorry to hear about that, Millie. I didn't know Katie leaving was going to be that much of a detriment to your business.
Well, look, I don't want to get down in the dumps about it. We're still doing fine. We're just not earning as much as we used to. I'm still waiting for that star worker to come along and really hype things up here for me. Anyway, this is the weirdest thing. Why are you messaging me out of the blue like this? I know how much of a little flirt you can be sometimes. Even when you and Katie got married, you still crack onto me a little bit.
Hey, come on, that's not true, Millie. You're just taking things the wrong way. I'm not that type of guy. I'm very committed to my girl.
Yeah, right. You looked at me up and down. You were doing it right in front of her as she was drinking her coffee. You really have to watch where your eyes are darting. You're making it way too obvious.
Look, I think that's some sort of delusion there. That's not the type of guy I am. My days of checking out women and chasing are done. The moment I found Katie, I knew that this was the person I wanted to be with.
Yeah, right. I gotta ask, why are you seeing that girl in the first place? I mean, it's quite unique. Especially with a guy like you.
Yeah, it's just one of those things. You know what type of business I'm involved in, don't you? I meet a lot of very interesting characters. There's a lot of good people.
If that's the case, why are you sticking around with good old Katie? I mean, she's a good laugh and everything, but I can imagine her giving you more headaches than laughter.
Yeah, well, I can't argue with you there, Millie. That's exactly what's going on. But I don't know. She's just a unique girl. She's immature as hell, but I'm pretty confident she won't be with guys behind my back. I could see myself having a good marriage with her. That's why I decided to tie the knot.
Yeah, right. I bet you're just checking out those knockers. You're a pretty simple guy, if I'm being honest.
You know what? You're not wrong about that. It's definitely a big bonus. How are things going with you, anyway? I mean, outside of the business.
Look at you! I swear you are trying to hit on me right now. I know that any second now you're gonna pull out some old sleazy Brandon line that you are known for.
Come on, Millie. I'm just talking shop. I want to know what you've been up to. I miss you. In a non-romantic way.
Gosh, you really know how to make a girl blush, don't you? I can almost feel the brunt of Cupid's arrow piercing me in the heart right now. Well, look, I'm sorry to let you down, buddy, but I'm a taken woman. I know you've secretly been on to me for a while now, but I'm off the market. I've got a good man with me.
Oh, really? Well, that's great to hear. What's he like?
Well, look, we've only been dating recently, but it's been so much fun. He's a really cool, level-headed guy. Sure, I can tell he's a little bit of a playboy, but at least he's fun. I enjoy hanging out with him.
Oh, that's nice. What's his name?
His name is Kevin.
Oh, wow. His name is Kevin, is it? That sounds like the name of a little sweetheart.
Well, yeah, he does have his moments every now and then. But here's the thing. It was going really well until lately. He started to get a bit distant with me.
Oh, really? What's going on there?
Well, I don't know. There's just some days where he's not really into talking to me. He doesn't message me. We used to stay at each other's house. But he's been telling me that he just wants to stay home recently. He doesn't feel like coming over.
Does it seem like he's not interested in you?
Well, he acts like he's still interested in me, but currently his actions are showing otherwise. Maybe I was wrong about him. Maybe there's a little bit of a honeymoon phase and now he's starting to show his true colors. He's probably not as affectionate as I originally thought he was.
Well, that could be a possibility. Being a guy myself, I know that stuff tends to change after a couple of months into the relationship. We get a little bit lazy with that charm of ours.
Yeah, you don't need to tell me that for me to know it. I can already tell just by talking with you that you're losing a little bit of that passion for Katie. You want to chase after me instead?
Just settle down right now. I'm not like that. I've got more than enough passion for Katie. I'll tell you that. In fact, I've got so much that she doesn't want to receive anymore. She's acting incredibly strange lately.
Wow. So it's you and me both, is it? Well, what's going on with that old friend of mine?
Well, listen here. You're not gonna believe it, Millie. She's making up this crazy fantasy that her and I aren't married.
I'm sorry. What now?
Yeah, it all started yesterday. Honestly, I don't know what she's playing at. I told her that I was gonna come home and get some flowers, and then she was messaging me like I was some stalker that she doesn't know. She was trying to tell me that she lives on her own and she doesn't want company. She's trying to pretend that we haven't been married for the past 5 years. It's really strange.
Oh, wow. I haven't heard of something like this before. Do you guys have any issues lately?
Well, that's just the thing. Everything's been going perfectly. She's getting along with her job and we're having healthy communication and whatnot. Then, all of a sudden, out of the blue, she smacks me with that. It's just way too bizarre. There's no build-up to this at all.
Well, like I've said, she's an oddball. She likes to play these types of games, doesn't she? But even for someone of her nature, you have to admit that this is quite strange, isn't it?
Do you have any idea why she would be doing this?
Not in particular. I haven't been talking to her, to be honest. Not to say that I haven't tried. I've spammed her inbox telling her to get to my cafe already. I've been offering her extra perks to work here. I even said that she could take a whole box of donuts home if she really wanted to. It will add a little bit more density to those knockers of hers. I have to say that I'm a really good salesman, but she just won't take the bait.
So you have been trying to keep contact with her. That's interesting. What is her response to all the things that you are sending her?
Well, she hasn't replied to me with much. All she does is send me funny photos back. Particularly the minions. She's got a bunch of them where they have a variety of different facial expressions. The one I get sent the most is one of them laughing. Pretty childish, if you ask me.
Okay, so the communication is very minimal. I don't know who to ask. If I'm being honest, she doesn't have a broad range of friends, does she? You're the closest person to her that I could think of.
Look, Brandon, as much of a sleazebag that you are, I really do feel sorry for you. You are a good guy at the end of the day. Let's just hope that Katie is playing a little joke on you. She's probably not serious about anything that's going on lately.
I don't know. I'm still waiting for the punchline of this joke, and there's nothing funny about it. I mean, yesterday, she said that she was going to stay in a hotel and she didn't want anything to do with me. When I came home, that's exactly what she did. She was nowhere to be seen. I don't know where she is today either. Anyway, you know what? I'm sorry for taking up your time. You must have a lot of stuff to do with that cafe of yours. I'll let you get back to it.
No worries. Anytime. Anything for a former customer of mine. Trust me, if talking to you about your problems is a chance to bring you back here, then I will. You know what? That's actually a good idea. Just invite her to this cafe and a little coffee will wake her up to our senses.
We'll see about that, Millie. If she keeps this up, I might have to do that. I don't know what's going to work anyway. See you later. Hey, Katie. Have you calmed down since yesterday? I just got home and I noticed there's a half-eaten pizza on the bench here. It looks like you've been here today. So, how are you feeling? After eating this delicious pepperoni pizza, did you come to your senses?
Oh my god! I can't believe it! The stalker is actually in my house! I got lucky. It's a good thing I left the house when I did. Who knows what would have happened to me if I lingered around there a bit more?
Oh boy. So I guess we're putting up with this little act again, aren't we? Okay, can you just explain to me what's going on right now? This is starting to get on my nerves. I don't know how much longer I can put up with it.
You're still acting like you're my husband or something. What exactly do you want from me anyway? Why can't you harass some other girl? Why do I deserve this? There are plenty of other pretty girls out there. Just leave me alone.
This little act of yours isn't going to work for long. Katie, we were talking the other day, weren't we? You responded quite strangely to the fact that I insulted you and called you clumsy. You gave yourself away at that point. I already know that this is fake, but what I don't know is the reason why. So spit it out already. Why are you doing something like this? You know how busy I am, right? I don't have time for this silly little game with you. If you want to have fun with me, there are other ways we can do it.
Are you actually getting annoyed with me? If you're getting so annoyed with me, stalker, how about you just go away? You can just forget about me. We can forget anything happened.
Well, I'm getting a little bit more than annoyed, to be honest. I'm this close to actually getting angry at you. It sounds like you want to break up or something.
You're not trying to say that you want a divorce or something, are you?
If this keeps up, maybe I do want a divorce.
Oh, if you want a divorce, you better just get it. That's fine with me.
Is that what this is all about? You want to break up with me, don't you, Katie? If that's the case, why don't you just spit it out from the very beginning? What's with this stupid game of you playing victim and I'm a stalker or something? What's your issue with our relationship? I want to hear it. Come home right now so we can talk about it.
No way! I don't want to look at your face again.
Okay. Well, that's sounding a lot like you want to break up, isn't it? You should have just said that from the very start. What exactly were you expecting to happen by pretending that I'm a stalker? I know the gears up there work a little bit differently from everyone else, Katie, but even you have to admit that this was way too bizarre. If you feel a certain way about me, just say it. I'm not some little emotional man that gets upset with every little thing. If you wanted to break up with me, I would listen to you and know the reasons. If they were legitimate, I would have accepted that.
Well, look, how can I say that? Look at how our relationship is at the moment.
What do you mean? There's something stopping you from saying that you want to break up with me?
Of course there is! Everything is going perfect. We got an amazing house. You've got a good job. I've got a job. Everything looks perfect, right? What are people going to think? When I say that we broke up, they're going to ask for a reason why. If I say that I was the one that decided to break up, they would see it as I gave up on the marriage. It's all my fault and you were doing the right thing. I want you to be the one that declares that you want to break up.
Okay. So that's why you were trying to annoy me by pretending I was a stalker. I have to say, Katie, I really want to know the insides of that brain of yours. I mean, you actually thought something like this was going to work, didn't you? If you are just a girlfriend, maybe I would have broken it off a lot earlier than I have. But you're my wife now, and I love you. I'm not going to end a whole marriage over a bit of frustration. You actually started to worry me. I thought I had to get you to a psychiatrist or something. It sounded like you were suffering from some sort of mental condition.
I'm still suffering from some mental condition. When I'm with you, I feel like I'm going crazy.
Okay. Well, can you please elaborate on what you mean by that? Because up until this point, I thought everything has been going fine. What exactly do you have an issue with in regards to our relationship? If we don't sort this out now, we're never gonna repair.
I don't need to tell you the reason why. It's just something that I want to do.
Well, I'm sorry if you don't realize this, Katie, but marriage is a big thing. And there are a lot of consequences. I need to know. And if it's something that I can fix, it would be better for both parties.
I'm just getting so sick of you. It's boring now.
That's the whole reason why you want to end our marriage? Because of boredom?
Of course. Nothing we do is exciting.
Okay, well, what would you like to do? Because we went to a theme park recently, right? We went on the roller coasters and everything. You were having a hell of a time. Do you want to do something more exciting than that? Come on, you know what situation we're in. It's not like we don't have the opportunity to do fun and exciting things. Do you want to go jump out of a helicopter together and parachute down to the earth? Do you want to do some sort of bungee jump? Maybe we can get ourselves into monster trucks and crash them into each other. Like, what do you want to do? What's going to excite you, Katie?
Look, I don't know. It's not about that. So just about you in general. It's not the activities that we do. It's about who you are.
Oh? What's wrong with me? I thought I've always had a good way of having fun. I've always been able to make you laugh, and I've been sincere to you. Yesterday, I was trying to buy you some fresh flowers. The kind that you like. You see, that's me knowing who you are and your taste. No other guy is going to know that. Do you really want to give me up?
Yeah. Look, like, I honestly want to. I'm bored, just like I said before.
Is this something to do with me going to work? Am I not giving you enough attention or something?
Like, yeah. Okay, fine. Let's make that the reason. The reason why I'm bored is that you focus too much on your company. You gotta give more attention to me. I'm meant to be your wife, right? How about you just care about me a little bit more? I'm like a little snowflake. I'm vulnerable. You need to take care of me.
Okay, but I've been doing that, haven't I? I keep us financially secure. I have fun with you when I have the time to do it. I've got you a job at the company, didn't I? You're the girl at the front desk. What's missing in your life, Katie?
Look, I don't know.
Are you kidding me now? That's your answer? You just don't know? That's not good enough for me. You're hiding something from me, Katie. I want to find out right now.
This is so scary. I'm not gonna listen to you. You're just a really mean guy. I'm gonna go back to my little tea party.
I'm sorry. What now?
I'm having a tea party with Snuggles the bear and Holly the unicorn.
Oh my god. You're not actually doing what I think you're doing right now, are you? You're playing with those little dolls of yours again?
Yeah, these guys are my friends. They're way better than you. They don't say mean things to me. They don't judge me. They just let me do whatever. Bye. Now we're gonna have our tea party and you're not invited.
Come on, Katie. You serious right now? We're talking about something very important here. You can't just leave, Katie. Katie! What are you going to do about this half-eaten pizza here? I can't believe this is the woman that I love. She's an absolute kick in the head. How are you doing, honey? Are you enjoying your time without me? You haven't come home yet. What have you been up to?
What do you care about what I'm doing?
Well, it doesn't matter what's happening from this point on. You're still my wife at the end of the day. I need to know what you're up to.
I'm just at home with Snuggles the bear.
Oh, really? And is it just you and that bear?
Well, of course not. I've got the unicorn as well, right? Her name is Holly.
Is that really the only people that are there with you? Do you care to tell me where you are right now, Katie?
What does that matter to you?
Well, it matters to me for 2 reasons. Reason number 1 is, like I said before, you're my wife. I need to know what you're up to. We're not divorced yet, and you're making me worried about where you are. Number 2 is that you still have a job, regardless of what happened between us. I've employed you to work at the front desk. Just because we're having issues in our relationship doesn't mean you get to slack off at work.
Yeah, I know. You want me to sit at that desk and just look at my nails all day?
That's not what I want you to do at all. I want you to do your job.
Okay. But what is my job?
It's for you to greet customers and tell them where to go, right?
What am I meant to do when there's no one there? Enjoy myself!
That's not why I employed you in the first place, Katie. You were meant to do a good job there. You promised me that much. I've been looking at you on the cameras. You sit there texting on your phone and looking at your nails all day. There's plenty of other stuff you could do. You need to talk to the manager.
My God, why do you take it so seriously? We're just a stupid dating company. There's nothing special about us. We create apps that help people link up with each other. Big deal. Why is it so important to you?
It's important to me because it's something I built up from the ground, and you should be caring about it too. You're the one that wanted a raise so eagerly, didn't you? You wanted to get out of that cafe.
Oh my God. I remember working there. The pay there was so bad. I mean, I do like Millie and everything, but I hate having to do that for the rest of my life.
Okay, so you're telling me that's the only reason why you decided to quit there and start working at my company? You just wanted a little bit more money.
Yeah, pretty much. I didn't think you would be so damn annoying about me looking at my nails. If there's no one there, can you just let me do whatever I want?
You're getting paid for the hour to do actual work. I'm not going to have you sit there and give a bad image to everyone. Not only that, you're my wife at the end of the day, aren't you? Think about the image that you're giving people when the wife of the CEO isn't even taking her job seriously. Not only that, she's sitting at the front for everyone to see.
Fine. Get off my case, will you? I'll talk to that doofus manager when I come in there.
Yeah, I've got some bad news for you, Katie. That's not going to be happening.
Okay. Say what now?
Yep, you're finished. Done. I want you out of there. Don't come back to my company.
Are you kidding me right now? Over some little nail issue? Is that what you're going to make a big fuss about? God, you are just so annoying. How come you can't be like my little Snuggles?
The teddy bear?
Yes! He's so accepting. He always listens to what I say. He doesn't judge me for anything.
Well, don't worry. You can sit at home talking to your teddy bear all the time now. You don't have to deal with me anymore. You don't even get the privilege of staying in my house.
I'm sorry. What house? You don't have a house.
What do you mean, I don't have a house? What do you think the place is that I've been telling you to come back to? That's someone's house, is it not?
Yeah, of course it is. It's my house.
I'm sorry. Did you just say it's your house? Is there some stupid joke you're telling me right now?
What are you talking about? I think you're the one playing jokes right now.
In what world do you think that was your house?
Well, you're the one that married me, right? The fact that you married me and that I'm your wife means I get to choose what I want, and I want that house. I also want that TV. You don't own anything except maybe the barbecue. That thing is just so black and dirty. I can't bring my little Snuggles anywhere near it.
I'm sorry, this is just way too funny. I've never talked to someone this deluded before. I'm gonna make it very clear for you right now, Katie. That's not your home. It wasn't your home before we got married, and it wasn't your home after we got married. I'm the one that has ownership of it.
No, you can't do that. It's mine. Everything's mine.
This is ridiculous. You think just because I married you that it automatically makes it yours?
Of course it is.
Okay. But why would that be the case?
Well, think about it. Why do you think I married you in the first place? You had a bunch of stuff that I wanted. That's how every marriage works. The guy marries the pretty girl, and the pretty girl gets everything. I get the car, I get the house, I get the credit card. All of it is mine.
Okay, but does the law say that this is all yours?
I don't need it to be a law. It's just common sense. So, when we get a divorce, can you get out of my house, please? I'm not letting you take the car either. Snuggles the teddy bear needs something to drive in as well.
I'd hate to pull you up on this one, Katie. I thought this whole obsession with the stuffed animals was a little cute, quirky aspect of you, but you're taking it way too far. You don't actually think these stuffed animals have some sort of conscience, do you? You treat them like they're real human beings that you can communicate with.
How dare you? This is so rude. Of course there's someone that you can have a conversation with. Have you even tried to talk to Snuggles the teddy bear?
No, I haven't.
Exactly. So just keep your mouth shut. You don't know anything. I don't know why you're being so mean to me. I've done nothing wrong. I've always been a beautiful wife for you, haven't I? You said that you would give me anything in the world.
I know I did.
Well, if you haven't forgotten that, then give me everything then. I deserve it.
Give me one reason why you deserve it. Apart from the fact that you're my wife.
Because I just do. I'm pretty and I'm a good person.
Are you actually now?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm just unlucky that I'm married to some mean, selfish guy like you. You actually want to take everything away from me. All of that stuff is mine. You're even trying to fire me from my job. That's so stupid. I haven't done anything wrong.
Are you sure about that? Are you really sure?
Of course I am. I am super duper positive.
You haven't done anything to betray my trust.
Nope. I'm a good person. With a great smile, too.
You're a slimy little cockroach.
What did you just call me?
Yeah, you heard me. A cockroach is what you are. You're a disgusting human being. You can play stupid and innocent all you want. I'm fully aware of what you're doing.
What are you talking about? You're going crazy.
I'm not the crazy one here. It's you. I noticed that you weren't at work. You left your post the other day. What were you doing that time?
Oh my god. Is it so bad for a girl to, get a coffee when she's tired? I was working half the day. I need something to pick me up. You don't know how stressful my job is.
What the hell is that even supposed to mean? I'm the company president. I know everything about my workplace. And normally, your job consists of sitting down and doing nothing. What's so hard about that?
Oh my god. You just, don't understand. I get cramps and everything. The screens on the computer tire me out.
Well, if you're getting tired of looking at the screens, maybe you should put your phone away.
Oh my god. No one ever speaks to me this way. You are so rude. What am I meant to do when people message me? Just ignore them? I'm not a mean person like you. I need to respond.
Just enough with the crap now, Katie. I want to know what you've been doing.
I haven't been doing anything. What are you trying to accuse me of?
Well, the other day when you abandoned your post, I had someone look for you.
What did you do?
Yep, that's right. I had them follow you. They were keeping me updated on what you were doing. From what they were reporting, you were walking around with a man. You guys were having a very good time with each other. And not only that, you two were holding hands. Care to explain what was going on here?
Oh my god. This is so creepy. You are a stalker. Not only that, you're imagining things. I I would never do that. I'm a good person. I've got a pure soul. You can ask Snuggles the teddy bear. He'll tell you everything.
I'm not going to talk to some damn inanimate animal. You've been cheating on me, Katie. Admit it.
No, I haven't. It's not true. Whoever you got to look for me was lying.
Stop it. Stop it right now, Katie. I've had enough. I don't know why it's had to come to this. I don't know why you couldn't just be the normal wife that you've been up until this point. Everything was going fine. I was a very loving husband. I gave you everything. Now you've gone and backstabbed me this way. How could you?
Shut up! You're just some creepy stalker. You should stay away from me. I don't care how cute you think I am. I don't want to talk to dangerous guys.
Yeah. You know what, Katie? Go on then. Run away. Run away for a second time. But before you do, let me make some things clear. Number 1, don't run back to my house. You're not welcome there anymore.
But that's my house! Get it through your head! You don't own anything. All of that is mine.
Now, the second thing I want to declare. As it happens, I know the man that you were with that day. We confronted him.
What did you just say?
Yep, I know who he is. His name is Kevin, isn't it?
Oh my god. That is just like an intrusion of information. You're not allowed to know that.
Well, too bad. If my wife is up to no good, I want to know exactly what she's been doing and the people she's been doing it with. You two have a lot to answer for. I know that this man is the one that's been dating your old friend Millie. I don't know how you two met, but I'm going to tell her straight away what's going on.
Oh my god. Please don't. Millie is like one of my only human friends. She's the only person that I like. I can't have her hate me.
Well, too bad, Katie. You brought all this on yourself. I don't know why you've done this. I've done everything for you. I've given you a home. I've given you security, and I've done my best to be a good husband. But now you've gone and backstabbed me. Well, you know what? I'm not going to have any mercy with this. I'm going to make sure you suffer.
Hold on, please. Don't do it. Please. Please don't do it. I don't deserve this. I'll give up the idea of divorce if you just let this one slide. Please. Brandon, listen to me. Listen to me, please. Well, how do you like that? You thought you could try to take me down by telling my best friend everything. Well, too bad. I'm a lot smarter than you think. You always like to call me dumb and clumsy. Well, maybe I'm just acting that way. Maybe that's my cover-up. In reality, I'm actually super smart. Did you see all those news articles about your business? How does it feel to be hated by everyone?
You're really trying to do a number on my business, aren't you? Katie, I saw all the headlines. CEO of a popular dating company cheats on his wife using his own application. You even told everyone at my workplace that I was doing things behind your back. A lot of my workers lost respect for me. They gave me their resignations as soon as those headlines popped up.
Well, it looks like my hard work is finally paying off. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. But let me tell you something. It's not too late. I can take down those articles at any time. I can make everyone forget about it if you want. All you have to do is tell Millie that me seeing her boyfriend was a lie.
You've really got a lot of nerve, don't you, Katie? I mean, to think that you would do something like this to me. I thought I was your friend. I thought all those times we were working together, we were close. You actually tried to steal my boyfriend away from me. How could you? Where did you two even meet?
Is that you, Millie? Don't listen to what my husband is saying. He's just lying. Ever since he cheated on me, he's been trying to tell everyone lies. He's trying to make me look like the bad girl. Well, I'm not. I haven't done anything wrong. You know me. I'm so innocent. All I like to do is just play with my teddy bears.
How about you just shut your damn mouth? You can cut the act out. I'm not believing anything you say, Katie. But what I want to know is why? Why did you do this? Surely you would have known that Kevin was my boyfriend. Why did you do it? In fact, Brandon has always been good to you too. It just makes no sense. You're acting so stupid right now.
Can you just leave me alone right now, Millie? You're sounding so much like Brandon and I hate it.
Well, maybe that should tell you something. If everyone's against you right now, you're probably doing something wrong. So why don't you just tell us, huh? What's up?
I don't need to tell you anything. I thought you were my friend, but clearly you're just my enemy. You would rather side with that evil guy, Brandon. You and I aren't friends.
Come on, Katie. You're being so childish right now. You know what? I'm gonna take a venture as to why you're doing this. You know that we found out about your other partners.
What did you just say?
Yeah, that's right. We know what you've been up to. This isn't the first person that you've been cheating with. There's a whole list of guys.
What the? How do you know this?
Hey, I work in a cafe, don't I? If I want information, I can get it. Information flies, you know. When I asked around about you, there were people that knew who you were that had experiences with you.
Just shut up, Millie. You don't know me. You don't know what I've been doing.
Are you sure about that? Because I have everyone's testimony. You've been dating these guys and you've been burning through their credit cards the moment that you're done with them. You just leave them to suffer with the consequences on their own.
That's a lie.
Just shut up, Katie. I know that you've been doing this. The question is, why wouldn't you keep doing it? Why would you actually force a divorce out of Brandon? You may as well tell me. There's no point in trying to hide anything at this point.
Fine. You know why? It's because Kevin told me that he was going to take me away with him.
I am sorry, he said what now?
That's right. He told me that he has some properties in Italy. He's got his own business there. He wants me to move there and support his new life.
That dirty scoundrel! How could he?
So, you know what? I don't care if you and Brandon hate me. Kick me out of that house. Fire me from my job. I'm just going to go to Italy with this awesome new guy.
Not if I have anything to say about it. You won't be doing anything of the sort.
What did you say? Who the hell do you think you are? Millie, you're trying to take away my free will or something?
Well, here's the thing. We've gotten in contact with those guys and they're pretty mad about you walking out of the picture right when their credit card was no longer usable. You've got a heavy debt to pay back. They're after you. As for my boyfriend, Kevin, you know the type of girl I am. The moment I found out what he's been doing to me, I gave him the dark side of me. Now he knows to never cross me again. He's sitting at home in fear at the moment.
Hey, you can't do that! He has to start a new future with me! We're meant to be moving to Italy! He's gonna give me a new life!
No, he's not. That guy acts cool and has the gift of the gab, but he's nothing special. He's not some rich Italian dude with a bunch of properties in a different country. He just knows how to spin a good tale.
This sucks! I have to pay back those weird creeps just because I use their credit cards to buy some cute clothes? I don't want to do any of that! I hate working! You know what? It's good that I'm married to Brandon. He can sort this out for me! That's why we're married. We're meant to support each other. He's gonna do the right thing and help me out.
I wouldn't be so sure about that if I were you. Brandon was already angry at you for behaving the way you have. But now that we've unraveled this little jar of depravity, he's not going to be the nice, loving husband that you've always known him to be.
Oh my god. Are you kidding me right now? This is all because I used the money to buy some pretty clothes. He should have been happy with that. I looked like a stylish girl and it was all for him. Why would he try to punish me for something like this?
You can try and spin it whatever way you want, Katie. But at the end of the day, everyone knows what happened. What you are is an immature, selfish girl. You did this all for yourself. You didn't even care that we were friends. You haven't done one thing for Brandon. He's given you everything. He thought that you were a sweet and innocent soul that wouldn't betray him. Now you've proven him wrong. You're the exact opposite.
You're a girl with rocks in her brain that doesn't care for the people around her. How about you just shut up? I hate when you talk about me that way. I'm a good person. Stop treating me like I'm evil or something. You just keep telling yourself that. Anyway, Brandon's going to talk to you about what's going to happen to you from this point on. You have a massive debt to pay, and he's not inclined to do it himself. Come on, Millie! Don't do this to me! Don't subject me to the wrath of my husband! He may be nice and loving on the outside, but he's pure evil on the inside! We're best friends, right? You've got to save me from him! Millie, don't go. Are you there? Please don't leave me here!
Millie was hit hard with a bunch of different financial obligations from that point on, starting with all the credit cards that she used. When word started spreading about all the different guys that she had ripped off, more and more people came forward to claim that they were used by her. It became such a large number of people that I think some of them just followed the money train and blamed her for their misuse of their credit cards. If it were under normal circumstances, I would feel sorry for her. However, there was already a sheer amount of people claiming that she took advantage of them. I think she deserves any extra penalty on top of the original one. Next, we got a divorce. There was no way I was going to support her after she did something like that to me. I honestly put everything I could into her. She was meant to be the one who never betrayed me. We were supposed to have a happy life together. Unfortunately, it seems that even a childish and immature girl has the capability of doing something this evil. I look at the past 5 years of my marriage as a reminder to never make this mistake again. On top of all the debts that she has to pay off already, she also has the articles that she made about my company. Obviously, someone like Katie, who doesn't understand how things work in the world. She doesn't know this, but it's actually a crime to defame a business if the business hasn't been doing anything illegitimate. If she makes up a rumor that's false, she could be charged with a heavy penalty. On top of the massive debt that she has to pay off, she is also subjected to an $80,000 fine charged for defaming my business. She is now working in a massage parlor to pay everything off. She basically lives there. For every minute that she's awake, she's there, rubbing some man as he demands her to call him Snuggles. There's a rumor going around that she's crying as she's doing it. One of the workers at the massage parlor said that she tried to bring her teddy bear in there for some sort of comfort. She was quickly told to bring it back home because it would unnerve the customers. She'll be doing that job until she's a very old woman. But even then, she wouldn't have paid off all her debt. She's going to have to find a different way to make some money before that happens. Her friend Millie is a different story. Knowing what Kevin has done, she has him on a tight leash. She said that it was very early in their relationship, and if he's willing to be a good boy, she might give it a couple of years and she'll forgive him for it. He now does anything that she bids. From what she tells me, he never steps out of line. As for me, I think after an experience like that, I'm done with dating for a while. I'm more focused on my business and hearing the stories of the people who have met through my application. I've changed the direction of my application to helping two people who are really good for each other find each other. I don't want anyone to have a bad match like I did with Katie.
Thanks for watching all the way to the end. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to click the like button and give us your opinion in the comments section below. See you in the next video!
Hey, Andy? I think I've told you about this enough times, so I don't understand why you're still having such a hard time remembering what I asked you to do. When you use up all the toilet paper, put in a new one. When you have dishes that you just ate food out of, make sure to wash it right away so the dishes don't pile up. Do I ask you to learn pottery and make new plates from scratch? Or do I ask you to go to a factory and ask you to make new toilet paper? Is it that hard to look under the sink inside of the cabinet that's right under the toilet that's beside you to take a new roll of toilet paper out? Is it really that hard to just clean 2 to 3 plates with a sponge and some dish soap right after you ate?
Oh, I'm sorry about that. I forgot about it. But babe, I'm really tired right now. Can I sleep for just a little longer?
Not only that, you refuse to get a job too. When are you going to start adulting like you should again? You're already in your 30s now.
What do you mean I refuse to get a job? I work part-time during the night. That's still a job, isn't it?
Yeah, that's amazing, and I'm so proud of you. Now stop working for some part-time job and look for an actual full-time job, will you? I still don't get why you resigned from that company that you had no problem with. Now we're struggling.
I was tired of that job because it was too much bureaucracy going on. Plus, I've already been looking for a job. Just because I didn't tell you, that doesn't mean I'm not looking for something. So quit nagging me about the same thing over and over.
Well, it seems like I should put you to work. When I get off work and come back home, if I see that the house is a mess, then I'm not going to give you that money that I give you every month. Don't even think about asking about it either.
Oh my goodness, are you really gonna be petty like that with money?
Petty? You call me petty? Look at the way you're acting right now. Think a little harder about whether I'm just being petty or you're just being lazy.
Oh fine, I'll clean up. Are you happy now?
If I catch you shoving trash and waste underneath the couch or the bed like you did that last time, I'll seriously be mad. So don't even try doing something like that again.
All right.
Tammy, has Andy always been like this his whole life?
What do you mean, all of a sudden? What's wrong with my son? Is he doing something weird?
No, it's not that he's weird, it's just he is so dirty. He hates cleaning and is so lazy. It's so absurd how dirty he is, it's not normal.
How is he dirty? I don't see him walking around in rags and dirty clothes, so what's the problem?
No, I'm not talking about his looks or what he wears. His personal hygiene isn't the problem. The problem is that he doesn't want to raise a finger when it comes to housework. All I've asked for him to do is the dishes right after he eats so that it doesn't pile up. But he's so lazy to actually use the dishwashing soap that he'll just use some water and call it a day. Then when I ask him to take the trash out, he'll tell me that he'll do it, but ends up just making more trash without even taking the trash out that I asked for in the beginning. Also, I've told him if the toilet paper runs out that he needs to refill it, but instead he'll just use the roll itself if he runs out when he's in the bathroom. At first I thought, okay, he must be that way because he's a guy. It must be because he's never really cleaned up after himself before, but I don't think that's the case anymore.
Look, men don't ever grow up, no matter how old they get. Even if they get married and have kids, they'll always be boys. I bet your dad has done something similar in nature with what Andy's doing.
My dad? Oh, let's not bring my dad into this one. My dad raised me as a single dad, but was never once lazy about cleaning up. He enjoys being neat and having the house organized, and I'm the same way because I've learned from him. Please don't think that all men are just boys, even if they grow up, because that's definitely not true. My dad is the prime example.
Oh, okay. I know that there aren't men that are like that out here, but what I'm trying to say is that most of them are the way that Andy is. You should try to teach him from A to Z when it comes to something like this. You need to approach him like a child, instead of complaining about a rather normal behavior that he has.
Tammy, Andy is literally in his 30s now. Why do I need to teach a grown man about basic cleaning? These are literally life skills. Everybody should already know about it because it's common sense.
Goodness! It's your job to be a good wife and teach him how to do things that he doesn't know how to do if you know how. Anyway, deal with the problems that you have with him on your own. Don't come tattling about it to me trying to gossip.
Naomi, how have you been? I came back to town for a vacation, so we thought it might be nice to text you while I'm here. Oh, Danielle, how are you these days? You must be busy. It's a well-deserved vacation for you. Yeah, I needed a little break. I was so busy being strangled with those projects that have been going on for the past 6 months. I finally got a bit of a moment to get some fresh air back into my system. Oh, are you doing all right? I was always thinking about how I should text you or call you, but half a year had already passed by while I was still thinking about doing it. Yeah, I'm doing all right. I'm just working like always. Everything's the same. How's Andy? Is he behaving? Don't tell me he's being a weirdo. Danielle, listen to me. I have never met someone so damn dirty in my life before I got with Andy. Wow, that's so funny. What's going on? Did he do something to you? See, I asked him to do simple tasks like doing the dishes and filling in a new roll of toilet paper, but he fails at such minimal tasks. I mean, who on earth is out here where they pick their nose and just wipe it on their shirt? Good lord! It's embarrassing to even call him my brother. Those were habits that he's had since he was in high school. It's unbelievable that he still didn't fix those disgusting habits of his. I know exactly what you're talking about because I had to go through the same exact thing when we were both kids. Really? So he's been like this since he was a teenager? Yep, you would be correct. He's literally the king of being dirty. When I got in touch with him a while ago, I heard from him that he left the job that he was working in at the time. Does he have a new job now?
Take a guess. Do you think he's found a job yet? He works part-time during the night and makes barely anything.
Oh, that doesn't sound too fun. So are you the one that's dealing with most of the bills right now?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. I'm just hoping that this shall too pass and the good days will come find me soon. There's no way that he's going to live like that forever.
Oh, I almost forgot to bring this up, but my company is out to open up a new building in the city in the near future, and they're looking for people to hire in different departments. I'm thinking about referring Andy to the IT department when it finally opens. What do you think about this?
IT? Isn't your company a big company, though?
Just a little bit. It's not too popular, but if you ask someone on the street if they know about the company, they'd probably know.
Well, it would be dumb of him to miss a good chance like this. I'll tell Andy about your thoughts.
No, that's fine. I actually want to talk to him myself. Oh, do you have some time to spare during the day after tomorrow?
It seems like I don't really have much going on, so I should have time.
That's great. Let's meet up and hang out so that we can catch up on some stuff. I want to go out on a girls' night.
I'd love to do something like that.
All right, then I'll see you that day. Take care.
My, what is this smell that's coming from the house? Did you spray your cologne all over the house or something?
Oh yeah, I tried to get rid of the smell afterwards because it was starting to numb my nose, but I guess it's still there.
Did you think that it would be that easy to get rid of a strong smell like colognes have?
What is the matter with you? You literally make our house look like a pigsty. If someone were to see our house, they'd think it's some animal that's living in the house. But then when it comes to taking care of yourself and making yourself cute, you'll work so hard on it.
A man needs to know how to take care of himself. Now that I'm starting to work again, I need to get back to the place that I was and pimp out.
How about you take care and clean the house like you take care of yourself? Do you know how tiring it gets to clean up after you? Tissues and ice cream wrappings all over the house. It feels like I spend the day trying to clean up after you.
Quit exaggerating things so much. I'm really not that bad, okay? It's always something new that you want to pick on me about.
Exaggerating? Are you being for real right now? How can you really say that after you've seen the condition that the house is in?
Christ, can you stop with all of that nagging? I'm trying my best too, you know?
Use some of that time that you spend in order to pimp yourself and dedicate it to cleaning up the house a little more. Actually, I don't even expect you to clean up the house like that. Just stop putting all your trash around the house and actually put it in the trash can. Please, okay?
I get it. Jeez. And I have to work overtime today. There's a lot of stuff going on these days. You know about it too, right?
Okay, and yeah, just text or call me when you get off work. It's 2 in the morning and there's nobody in the office right now. You don't pick up my call. You're still not home and you're not replying to my text either. All right, I'll see you when you come back home.
Darn it, Naomi. I'm really sorry about this. I fell asleep in the office while I was working.
Stop lying to my face and be honest, because I already asked the janitor.
Oh, well, what really happened is that I stayed back for overtime and then the manager wanted to grab a few drinks with me, so I had no choice to follow him over there. and I ended up getting so drunk and I had to spend the night at his place. I'm sorry I couldn't tell you about what was going on. I don't remember much from last night.
You've never been like this before. Why are you suddenly doing stuff out of the ordinary? Are you really cheating on me or something?
What? No. Why would I cheat on you? That's nonsense. If I were to lose my memory, I would still find you and marry you. If there was a next life, I would reincarnate into someone new and still find the other reincarnated you in the next life and marry you again.
Stop trying to say stuff that you don't even mean in reality. Did you go to work?
Yeah, the manager that I hung out with gave me a ride, so we went back to work together. I'm really sorry that I made you upset. If I ever have something like this happen again, I'll make sure to tell you first.
All right then, let's talk about it again when you come back home from work later. Danielle, is it really all that common for your company to have a lot of overtime for their employees?
Overtime? Well, it really depends on which department it is, but the production design and film departments usually have a lot of days spent overtime because of the nature of the department. But most of the other departments are always trying to let their people go as soon as the time comes. Why? What's wrong?
No, it's just, I think Andy's being a little weird lately.
Huh? What do you mean Andy's acting weird?
He's been putting cologne on every single day, trying to beautify himself, and takes more than 30 minutes to even take a shower. Our bedroom is literally like a garbage disposal post, but he's been decorating himself to the point that I'm starting to think he's getting out of hand.
What? Andy got into self-care and stuff? That is weird. He's never been like that. He's always been lazy with taking care of himself.
Another thing that's weird is that he's working in the IT department, but he's always working overtime. He doesn't come home early, like, ever. He didn't pick up any of my calls or texts, and he told me that he was hanging out with the manager and got so drunk that he had to spend the night at his house.
Is he crazy or what? What if he's cheating on you or something?
It seems that way, doesn't it? So it isn't just me that thinks this is all weird? Something isn't right. There must be more to the story than the alibi that he's told me about.
Naomi, I actually had some errands to run in your town, so I was about to make my way over there in a little bit. I'll get off work once I get done with the errand that I have to run. Should I attempt to spy on him?
Spying on him? What if you got caught, though?
Oh, don't worry about that. You may not know, but with stuff like this, I can become the embodiment of a veteran FBI agent. Don't worry, I'll come back with news if I find anything suspicious about him.
Okay, well, I hope nothing happens, but if something comes up, make sure to call me and tell me first. Danielle, did anything come up with Andy?
No, not really. Is what I would like to tell you.
Huh? Did you find something bad about him?
He's definitely lying about working overtime at work.
What happened? I'm nervous.
I was debating on whether or not I should show you this, but yeah, he really is cheating on you.
Wow, okay. Yeah, this is just making me laugh out loud because I can't believe it. I wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt. I didn't want to tell myself that he's cheating, but I didn't think that he'd actually be cheating on me.
Naomi, I know that I'm your sister-in-law, but I want to talk to you woman to woman. I think you should get divorced from Andy. Please? I don't want to see you endure all the stress that was already coming with being with Andy. This is just not it.
No, actually, if I'm going to get this divorce, then I don't want to end it peacefully. He needs to suffer. Danielle, do you think you can help me out?
How can I help you? I'd love to.
I'll tell you about it when I meet up with you. Let's try to get together tomorrow and talk about it. Wow, this is killing me. I'm literally shedding tears because I'm laughing so hard. Hey, Andy, you're really something else. I mean, absolutely. How do you put up with living the way that you do?
How did you find out? What are you gonna do to me? Did you secretly download a tracking app on my phone or something?
So now you finally catch on, huh? Yeah, you're right. The day that I started noticing something weird about you, I downloaded a family app onto your phone so that I'd be able to see wherever you're at. But you were too dumb to realize that there was an app downloaded on your phone until now.
Wow, you're seriously creepy, and this has to be illegal. Do you know what the worst part about this whole thing is, though? It's the fact that you lured my sister into this dirty scheme of yours and made her help you spy on me.
What is all of this about? Andy, did you cheat on your wife with another woman?
It ended up that way, Mom. I'm sorry.
This excuse of ended up that way really makes me curious, and I want to know how it all happened. So I decided to invite this lady that he's been cheating on Naomi with.
What?
Here, go ahead and tell us what happened. Tell everyone else in this chat what you told me what the truth is.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I don't know what else to say.
Oh no, we don't want to hear an apology. We want to know from the beginning what happened and how it happened. How you met my brother and how you somehow fell in love with him.
I met him at work, and coincidentally, we were both working overtime at the same time in the office. So naturally, we started to talk to each other. Soon after that, we decided to head out and grab a drink. Then later on, we ended up at my house. To be honest, I'm a pretty lazy person, and so I don't really clean or organize my house. So Andy liked that about me because I'm not too uptight about keeping everything clean. Then I thought that the cologne that he puts on smelled good. Then after that, everything just went so fast.
Oh wow, this whole thing is like a comedy skit. How do two of the same exact type of people somehow end up in the same company and in the same department? Then they fall in love with each other. It's hard to be as dirty as Andy, and he somehow found someone as disgusting as him. Two filthy lovebirds. A match made in squalor. I guess it wasn't that hard to figure out the type of person you are for me, because Andy was probably sick and tired of being with a normal person. He just had to find someone that's as dirty as himself to cope with being the type of person that he is. He was always the one that would make a mess out of the whole entire house, and I'd have to clean up after him every single day. Thank the Lord, those days are over for me, though. They're a perfect match for each other. Don't you think so too, Tammy?
Andy, do you not even have the conscience to apologize to Naomi? How could you be so bored out of your mind to the point that you end up letting yourself cheat on your wife?
Damn it, I didn't think that I would get caught like this. Daniela, I'm really disappointed in you. How could you side with her instead of me when I'm literally your brother?
Well, I'm not so sorry about that. I can't believe that you had the audacity to cheat on her. I refuse to recognize a cheater as a human being because you've lost your conscience as one. To me, everything that you say right now just sounds like some dog barking at me. You disgusting piece of crap.
Well, it seems like the two of you guys were meant for each other. So why not get divorced from me and just marry this girl, Andy? I get to get rid of some garbage from my life, and you get to live on with your life with someone that's exactly the same as you. Is that not a win-win situation for the both of us? Naomi, I'm really sorry about this. I'm ashamed as a mother that I've raised my son into a cheater. Please, could you just forgive him this once? Just once, please.
Tammy, you told me before that I should be the one to teach him from A to Z because men never grow up and it's in their nature to behave like an animal. Oh, or is it that you're begging me to not divorce Andy because if he gets divorced from me, then there'd be nothing left of him? The house is under my name and the car that Andy drives around is also under my name. Is that why you're so afraid of him getting divorced?
That's part of it.
Oh, did you just now remember everything? But how pitiful, because I don't have any speck of remorse left for him. I won't change my mind. You and I are over from this point on, Andy, so get the hell out of my house immediately. Oh, just one thing though. I'm not responsible for cleaning up after your mess anymore. So make sure you leave some money behind so I can hire someone to do a deep cleaning of the whole entire house.
Naomi, I don't know what to say.
Oh, stop it right now. I don't want to hear anything that you have to say. Don't be coming over here talking about please forgive me or whatever because I don't care at all. Just go ahead and have fun and enjoy your life with this new person that you found that's the exact same way that you are. I hope you're happy. Andy was too dumb to think about all of the financial impact that he'd be stuck with once we got divorced. But it was too late for him and Tammy to try and convince me to forgive Andy because I was already done. Not only was he an incompetent person in general, but he had the audacity to cheat on me with another woman, which, fascinatingly, was a person that was very similar to the kind of person Andy is. I got a lot of compensation from the divorce, and it seems like the talk about Andy and Lydia cheating on me spread throughout the whole entire company that they were basically shamed into quitting. Since everything was under my name, including the house and the car, all of the possessions came back to me, and I was even able to meet someone that's way better than Andy. Now I'm enjoying living the life of a woman who's deeply loved by her new boyfriend. I won't have to worry about having to yell at someone for being dirty. I won't have to worry about whether or not my husband is cheating on me and be stressed about it. I won't have to tire myself out with having to clean after someone else's mess anymore. I'm happy where I am at now, and I'm gonna let this happiness continue on for the rest of my life. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe.
Hey there, sis! Do you have a second to talk? I hope you're not too busy. It's kind of important, so I'd really rather not wait if it can be helped. What are you doing right now?
You know what I'm doing, Marie. I'm at work. What's the problem?
Work? Don't make me laugh. That job of yours is hardly work. It must be nice working from home all day and doing absolutely nothing. Do you even make any money from that job? Minimum wage, maybe? I can assure you that whatever you are doing right now for your job is nowhere near as important as what I'm about to tell you.
Okay. Well then, are you going to tell me, or are you just going to talk about how important it is? You might not think my job is difficult, but I need to focus. And usually your exciting stories aren't worth listening to anyway. If you could keep it brief, I'd be grateful to get back to work quickly.
You're so mean. Everything I have to say is important. You know you love to hear all about my life.
Please, Marie. I really need to get my work done. Whatever it is you have to say, just say it. I'm going to put my phone down and ignore you if you keep wasting my time.
But I thought it would be fun to tease you about it a little bit more before telling you.
If you don't want to tell me, I'm going to get back to work. Stop playing games.
Why are you always in such a bad mood? Can't you lighten up and just enjoy talking to your sister a little bit?
Have a nice day, Marie. I need to focus.
Okay, fine. You're no fun at all. You're lucky I'm so generous. I'm not always so patient with other people that are so mean to me.
Yes, I'm so lucky to have such a kind and forgiving sister like you. Now tell me what you want.
I will. Don't bother sitting down because you're going to stand up when you hear this. I'm not sure what would be the best way to break this to you, so I guess I'll just say it outright. I've been seeing someone and it's been going so well. But unfortunately for you, you're going to be single again very soon.
What are you talking about?
Oh, maybe I wasn't clear enough. I'm talking about your husband, of course. I thought it was finally a great time to tell you about Scott and I. I know you're probably surprised, but you should be happy for us. We're going to be together. He's going to be mine and we'll be so happy together.
Again, what are you even talking about? What's going on? And Scott isn't a thing to possess. He's a person. What's this all about? I told you I'm tired of the games. If you're just going to mess with me, I'm going to focus on my work. I don't find this amusing at all.
It's not a joke. Surely it isn't that hard for you to believe. Scott even said so himself that he's going to be much happier now that I will be a larger part of his life. There's really not much more to it than that, if you ask me.
You're lying to me. You're always so full of it. Why are you bothering me with these sorry excuses for jokes?
I told you this isn't a joke. You need to start taking me more seriously. You know Scott's family is very wealthy and they have a distinguished history. It's It's important to them that they are able to have an heir to continue their legacy. You've been married for almost 6 years now, and you still haven't been able to have children. That's a huge problem for them, and it seems like you don't understand that. On top of that, you're already in your 30s. You're quickly running out of time to be able to have children, if it's even possible at all. It's really such a shame. Scott's mother has been particularly frustrated about the whole situation. It's been bothering her for a while now, and she made the suggestion herself. I'm sure you can't even imagine how she feels being in this situation. She suggested that I would be the perfect match for Scott because I'm a young and healthy woman in her 20s.
I don't believe any of this. You're such a terrible liar.
It's not a lie. I was almost as surprised as you, but I guess I am quite the catch for someone like Scott. We are practically a perfect match for each other. From there, we decided to test the waters a bit with a trial period, and it went better than I could have imagined. After only a couple months, it was crystal clear that we are so compatible with each other. I've never been with someone who I get along with so well.
Trial period? You're talking about this as if you're taking a car out for a test run. You're openly admitting to cheating with my husband and you're acting like this is no big deal.
Yes, exactly. I'm glad it's finally clicked. I told you, we're like a match made in heaven. I know you might be sad, but honestly, you should be happy for the both of us. Actually, everything has been going so well between us that he actually proposed yesterday.
He proposed?
He did. I said yes, of course.
We are very much still married. He can't marry again when we haven't even gotten a divorce yet.
That's right. I almost forgot. That's still a small problem. We just talked the other day about how he wants to get married as soon as possible. That's actually why I'm messaging you. It would be great if you could make the divorce happen sooner rather than later. The both of us would be so grateful. Oh, and there's no point in trying to tell Mom and Dad about all of this. They already know all about the situation. They're both on my side. They fully support the idea.
I can't believe you. I can't believe you would do this to me. I am surrounded by a bunch of morons. I knew you lot were stupid, but this time you all have totally exceeded my expectations.
I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you so much, sis. I know you're really trying to make fun of me, but the only thing I hear is the whining and crying of a sore loser. You should learn to be a little gracious in defeat. By the way, you don't have to worry about alimony or anything like that. It'll all be taken care of, so hopefully that gives you a little comfort in all this. I think he said it would probably amount to something around $40,000. I bet it's more than you thought, huh? I think you're super lucky. Aren't you excited? It's such a nice turn of events for you. So, yeah. I think that just about covers everything for my declaration of victory.
I see. Thanks for being so open and honest about everything. I think I've heard enough now. I don't think there's anything else for us to talk about now. I'm going to get back to work now.
Wait, what? Just like that, you're going to end this conversation and go back to work? You're way too calm about this. I'm a little shocked.
I don't know. I'm not sad or angry anymore. I'm just surprised about everything. You can tell Scott to bring the divorce papers back with him for the next time I see him.
Jeez, you really are taking it kind of bad. Now I'm a little scared.
You can do at least that for me, right? Just tell him for me if you want to make this go any quicker.
I will. Don't you worry. You really killed the mood with your reaction. It's hard to enjoy gloating about my victory when you are so calm about everything. I am so confused. You are acting so strange. I was really hoping for a better reaction from you. I thought you'd be feeling at least a little bit more miserable than this.
Oh, what a letdown. Oh, is that right? Well, I am sorry you didn't get the spectacle that you had anticipated.
Anyway, I really need to get back to work now. I've got a lot that I need to finish up for today. Hello, Marie. I'm sure you'll be happy to hear that I've finished up everything on my end. The divorce is basically finished at this point. Really? Is it really already finished? You'll also be happy to know that as soon as we were finished, Scott went ahead and submitted the papers for your marriage license. Oh my gosh! I can't believe it! It's really happening! Finally, Scott and I will be officially married! I'm going to be a wife! I didn't think we would get here so soon, let alone without any problems. No, not just a wife. A wife to the son of a distinguished family. Yes, you have a lot to celebrate, I'm sure. You know I do! I'm so excited! You need to hurry up and move out of Scott's home to make room for the new woman of the house. What? Already? Are you sure there wasn't a misunderstanding between you and Scott in a prior conversation? I thought I had more time to get myself situated. Scott and I are going to be officially married now. Of course we are going to need to be living together. Don't be silly. Besides, we've given you plenty of time to get your stuff figured out. Oh, you know what? I wouldn't mind if you want to stick around and be a housekeeper for us. I'd happily let you stay in one of the guest rooms. I'm sure they'd be good enough accommodations for you. No, never mind. Just forget about it. I've already found a place. I'm sure I'll find a way to speed things up a bit. Oh, really? I didn't know you'd already decided. I think this goes without saying, but I suppose I shouldn't put anything past you to miss something so obvious. I'm done with our family. You, Mom, Dad, I'm over it. I'm tired of being the only person with any sense. You all cause me so much more trouble than it's worth. Oh, come on. You're so dramatic, it's embarrassing. You know you don't mean that, so stop acting ridiculous. Mom and Dad said the exact same thing that you did, but I don't know how to make it any more clear to you. The fact that you all can't see past your own nose is sad and pathetic. You all don't realize how awful you treat people. Your own family, even. I guess that's something that you and I will probably never see eye to eye on. If you ask me, it seems like this is just another sad performance of someone being such a loser about everything. Oh, speaking about you being a loser, I just remembered something. When Scott and I have our first child, I'll make sure you pay child support. Can you imagine how amazing that would be? Do you even understand how that works? I'll be looking forward to your contributions to helping our family grow. You aren't making any sense. I honestly have nothing to say to you. What's your problem? You really are such a loser sometimes. Your annoying banter isn't important right now anyway. It seems like Scott is going to need to stay with his parents for the time being. What? How do you know that? I haven't heard anything about it. I assumed as much, but it doesn't matter. I'm telling you about the situation now. The place that Scott and I have been renting is in my name anyway, so... Wait, really? I didn't know about that either. I had been living here when I was single, and the two of us had been living here for the time being. That's why it's all in my name. Yeah, but I had no idea about any of this, or any of these changes. What am I supposed to do then? What do you mean? I told you he said he was going to be staying with his parents. You said it's important to live together, right? It looks like you'll be moving in with them for a while. No way! This is unfair! Whatever it is, it's something you'll need to figure out. I've got to go now. Hang on a second. This is ridiculous! Goodbye, Marie. Hello, sis. Long time no see, huh? I mean, wow. How long has it been now? 3 years? It feels like I haven't heard from you in ages. How's everything going? Anything exciting going on in your boring life? Well, look who it is. If it isn't the miserable, backstabbing woman I used to call my sister.
To what do I owe the displeasure?
What kind of way is that to address your sister?
Ex-sister.
What's with the attitude?
I don't know what you mean. How else should I talk to my former sister who I thought I cut all relations with? Now, what do you want?
I've got incredibly exciting news. I couldn't wait another moment to tell you. Also, I've got something super important to ask you about.
I can't imagine this could be any better than the last time you shared your incredible news with me. I'd wager that anything you have to share isn't worth my time. The past 3 years have been significantly more enjoyable without you being a part of any of it. So I think I'd like to keep up my streak. Bye-bye.
I don't think so. You need to hear about this. Scott and I are going to be having our first child very soon.
Oh, really?
His mother has been so irritating about her grandchildren. We'd been trying for a while and we hadn't had much luck at all. It's a lot more difficult to have children than I thought. But I guess compared to 6 years of not having any children, we've had way more progress. Scott and I talked about it a lot. But this time for sure, Scott and I are going to get our lovely little visit from the stork.
Wait, seriously?
I couldn't be more serious. I wouldn't joke about my children or my family's future. Not only is it our first child, but it's going to be a boy too. We're so lucky. We couldn't be happier. So that's our little announcement that I wanted to share with you.
I see. I'm so glad you took the time out of your day to let me know about that. I'm so happy you shared your totally irrelevant news with me. Not sure how I could have gone through the rest of my day without that.
But that's not all of it. Here comes the most exciting part.
Please don't tell me you've got more. Do you mean to tell me it's not over? I'm going to have to cut it short because I need to get back to work. And also ignoring you.
Is that all you ever do is work? Doesn't it ever get old not having a life?
What's it matter to you anyway? I enjoy my job. Nothing else matters. And least of all, your opinion.
You keep distracting me from the important things I'm trying to tell you about. I almost forgot.
Please, don't let me get in the way of your big announcement.
If you'll allow me to continue, then... Your generous sister is willing to let lonely old you help me take care of my first child. Aren't I sweet? Doesn't it sound like fun, Auntie?
Just when I think you couldn't be any more stupid, you go and say something like that.
Don't be like that. Think of this as Scott and I trying to share a bit of our happiness with you.
What makes you think that I need anyone to share any of their happiness with me?
Oh gosh, let me think. You've been living a miserable, lonely life all on your own, cut off from your family. I think you need a little happiness more than anyone else. You don't have any children, and no one around you to cheer you up. You're living such a sad life, right? Don't you think you'd have fun helping us take care of our first child? It's so thoughtful of us to extend the offer to you.
You aren't kidding, are you? I can't believe you're actually serious.
But before you accept our generous offer, I've got to let you know about some of the details. We'll be expecting you to make some monetary contributions as well, in exchange for our kind offer. So we'll be needing you to pay child support.
You still don't understand how that works, do you? I don't have time to help you take care of your kids. Not that I would if I had time anyway. I already have my hands full with my own.
You already what?
After moving, I met someone that I eventually got married to. Not long after, we had our first child together. I've been working hard and doing my best as a mother and a wife.
Wait, but how? That doesn't make any sense. I thought that you couldn't have children.
Not at all. I don't have any issues with fertility.
Then how were you incapable of having children for the 6 years you were married to Scott?
I'm not exactly sure that was ever the problem. Have you ever thought that maybe that's not why we never had children? Are you positive that the child you're pregnant with is the son of your husband?
What? You're just messing with me, right? Do you realize what you were saying? Don't say crazy stuff like that. Of course I know it's our child. It doesn't look like you're very confident about your answer. Before we had gotten divorced, Scott and I went to the maternity clinic to have evaluations done. When was this? I don't know exactly, but it was sometime before the divorce. I didn't have any problems when the results came back from the tests. On the other hand, Scott's results showed that he, in fact, has fertility issues. Are you serious? According to the results, conventional means of conception is significantly more difficult for Scott. I didn't know about this. Why wouldn't he tell me? It doesn't surprise me that he didn't tell you about it. When the results finally came back from all of the tests, it was the day that the divorce was finally finished. I went to the maternity clinic on my own to see the results of the test. I wasn't surprised he didn't come with me. Naturally, he wasn't going to want to go with me. I thought that trying to get in touch with him to let him know about the results was the right thing to do. He had the right to know the results as much as I did. But he never answered when I tried to call him. So thanks to that, the results never got back to him. And now, here we are. I can't believe this. If he really does have fertility issues, then that means that my child might... Yes, those were my thoughts exactly. Which is why I asked if you are absolutely sure of the father of your child. It seems like you have your own doubts as well. Well, I mean, I don't know. I am sure it's Scott's child, but... But... Your bad habits with commitment have continued even after marriage. Am I right? Excuse me? Don't pretend like you don't know what I'm talking about. It wouldn't be the first time you spent a night with someone random while in a relationship. You've always loved to brag about how popular you are with men, right? I'm sure you haven't forgotten about the many times in the past you've shared so many stories with me. You don't have any idea what you're talking about. You can try to deny reality however you'd like, but you've got a situation on your hands that is going to be difficult for you to fix, if it's even possible. I'd give you some advice, but I promised I was cutting relations with my family. I've been slacking on that today, so I think it's about time to get back to it. I'm sure you'll figure out a solution. Some people work much better when they are under a lot of stress. But just so you know, the truth will always come out eventually. Contradictions in the fabricated story will eventually come up, and before you know it, you'll be in an even bigger mess than before. It's inevitable. It's best not to forget that, and stick to the truth. All right then, this is it for me. Take care, Marie. Please don't go. I need your help. I don't know what I should do. Through my sister's wise judgment, she came to the conclusion that hiding the truth from her husband was the best option. As I expected, that plan didn't go at all how she had hoped. When her son was born, it was impossible to deny that it was not Scott's son. The child looked absolutely nothing like him. Scott took the extra step to confirm this through a DNA test. Marie and Scott divorced when these results came back, and Marie is now taking care of the child on her own since she doesn't know who the father is. When Marie and Scott got their divorce, she told Scott the truth about his infertility that I had previously told her about. Hoping that it couldn't possibly be true, he reconfirmed his reality with a second examination, only to be crushed once more by the undeniable test results. Drowning his sorrows in alcohol at a local bar, Scott's emotions got the better of him, and eventually the police became involved with the drunken altercation that arose. His parents realized that not only did they still not have a grandson, but also that their reputation had taken a hit due to their son's actions. Now Marie, Scott, and his family are looking more and more miserable every day. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed watching this video and want to see more like it, don't forget to give us a like and subscribe. Hey there, cutie! How have you been since that night? I can't believe I forgot to get your phone number! It's me, Rose. I was finally able to get your phone number from an old friend. I was worried I wouldn't be in contact with you again.
What the? Rose, weren't you my neighbor when we were kids?
Yes, that's right. We were childhood friends. We did talk about this a few weeks ago. The party was so much fun! We talked so much and even had some drinks together. We got so caught up in the mood that we forgot to exchange phone numbers.
What? A few weeks ago? I haven't been to any parties for a long time. I've been way too busy to do anything like that these days. I haven't seen you in 10 years. Remember, my parents got divorced and I had to move away with my mom. I haven't seen you since then.
What are you saying? I just saw you at that party and you took me home for a good time. Don't you remember?
What?
After the party, I've been trying to figure out how to meet up with you again.
I haven't seen you or done anything like that with you. I think you've made a mistake. There's just no way.
Sure, keep joking around like that. It's cute. There's no need to be embarrassed. It was all consensual anyway. Don't forget we have a date tomorrow. We planned it for tomorrow, remember?
What? A date? No, seriously, what are you talking about?
What? Why are you acting so confused? You were the one who wanted to go on a date in the first place. Are you mad that someone gave me your number without permission? You weren't planning for this to be a one-night stand, were you? Anyway, I just couldn't help it. I fell in love with you immediately after seeing you again. I remember asking you so many times for your number, but you were playing so hard to get. So, I asked an old friend instead. You won't just run away from me again, will you? If you don't keep your promise about our date tomorrow, then you will regret it. You really don't want to mess with me.
No, I seriously have no idea what you've been talking about this whole time. I really haven't seen you in 10 years, and I really didn't go to any party. Is this a joke? Are you pulling a prank on me or something?
Hey, guess what? I have a surprise for you tomorrow.
A surprise?
Please look forward to it. I'm so excited. I'll tell it to you while we are having dinner. I planned our whole day out, so please wait until then.
Can you please slow down a little? I have no idea what's going on.
Well, I'm going to bed now. I can't wait to see you again tomorrow. Good night, my love.
Wait! Can you answer me first? What the hell is happening?
Why aren't you answering my calls? I've been waiting for you for 3 hours now. Are you really not coming to our date today? I'm on my way home now. I can't believe you stood me up on our first date, too. I wanted to tell you that I was pregnant over dinner, but I guess I'll have to do it through text. I wanted to talk about our future together. We are going to start a family together soon. What kind of house should we live in, and where? What should we name our child? And when should we have the wedding? Don't you want to talk about these things with me? You are this baby's father, you know. There are a lot of people out there who dream of having a family one day, and you are about to be a father. Shouldn't we get married right away? What is wrong with you? You are going to be a father! Is this how you treat your future wife? You aren't exactly making me confident that you can be a good father or husband if you're going to be treating me like this. I'm getting the feeling that you want to break up. Are you serious? We are about to get married and have a baby. You can't ignore me forever. Talk to me. I am your future wife. I will never agree to break up with you and keep messaging you if you are going to keep ignoring me.
Hey, Ryan. It's been a while. You still remember me, right? Hey, Blake. Of course I remember you. It's been 3 years already. We need to hang out again sometime. Wow, 3 years? Sorry I haven't been in touch. Don't worry about it. We are both really busy now. It's hard to make plans when we work and live far away from each other. So, how have you been? Well, something really weird is happening. I feel like someone is playing some sort of sick prank on me. Things are also getting out of hand, and I don't know what to do. What do you mean? Do you remember that one girl who used to live next door to me when we were in middle school? We all used to hang out with her, and she and I had kind of a love-hate relationship and teased each other. Yeah, Rose, right? I remember her well. You, me, her, and other Blake would all hang out together a lot. She actually just moved out of town. She said something about wanting to live alone. She also got kind of crazy. Wait, crazy? How so? Things have really changed with her since you left. She is not the Rose we used to know. Well, what happened? What's wrong with her? She has a problem when it comes to men she likes. She gets obsessive and will do anything to force a relationship with them. She will even tell crazy lies and constantly message them. Our friendship was ruined because of it. Actually, a lot of friendships were. While she was still living here, rumors about her spread like crazy. Stay away from her if you ever see her. I see. It's kind of sad she turned out that way. She was an old friend after all. Sadly, her first boyfriend went through a lot with her. She manipulated him, gaslit him, and was extremely jealous. She would even make up stories to control his life. After they broke up, he still goes to therapy and deals with a lot of trauma. Ryan, you don't happen to be talking about yourself, are you? You used to talk like that when something bad happened to you and you don't want other people to worry. I know you too well to know how you talk. Well, you're right. I'm sorry. I happened to be one of her first victims. She acted so jealous and tried to control my life when she was the unfaithful one. She would get so obsessive over other guys and would stalk them. She would also message them nonstop. She broke my heart and ruined our friendship. You know what I'm saying? I can't relate, but I'm sorry. I can't believe you guys hooked up after I left. That's okay. And yeah, weird, right? Anyway, I'm glad you can't relate to what I went through. No one should have to deal with someone like her. Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. It's all good. Anyway, does this prank you mentioned have something to do with her? Yeah, pretty much. After you told me about her, though, things are starting to make more sense. I was really confused earlier. I had no idea what she was talking about. She also has been calling me and won't stop texting me. It's creepy. Well, what is she saying? It's kind of a lot to explain. She got my phone number from someone and started messaging me saying all kinds of crazy stuff. What? No way! Yeah, after what you've told me, I'm worried about what's going to happen. I still can't believe she's messaging you. Yeah, you have to be careful with her. Like I said, she's had a bit of a reputation before she left, so I'm not even her only victim. Yeah, and when she messages me, it's like she's having a conversation with herself. I think I might be her next target. Seems that way. She's been saying things like we met at a party and I took her home and now she's pregnant. I'll send you screenshots of everything she's been saying. It's too much to tell you. Wait, what? Yeah, just send them all. I read the screenshots you sent me. This looks really bad. She has really lost it. Yeah, I thought so. Can you come to my place at all? We can hang out and figure out what to do. Sorry, dude. I'm just too far away and don't have the money to travel right now. That's okay. It's been so hard to meet up these past few years. Being an adult sucks. Sometimes I wish we could go back to the good old days and hang out like we used to. We would play video games for hours and all we had to worry about was homework. Yeah, same. Now it's work, go home, sleep, and repeat. Now I have to figure out how to deal with Rose. This whole situation is messed up. Do you have a girlfriend or anyone yet? No, I've been living the single life. I haven't really had time to date. I see. Nothing wrong with that. At least Rose won't target them. Yeah, but it looks like you've been through a lot, though. Thanks for telling me about Rose and what's been going on. No problem. Just be careful how you talk to her. She can get really crazy and upset if you say the wrong things. Yeah, don't worry. There's something about the situation that seems off. I don't think she knows where I really am. I think I'm safe. Really? Still, be careful though. She has her own way of handling things, and she can be really scary sometimes. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Well, I have to get going now. Work has been crazy these days. Feel free to message me anytime, and I'll keep in touch as well. Hopefully, we can hang out again sometime soon. I really miss hanging out with you. Okay, and me too. It really has been way too long. If you run into more trouble with Rose, you can talk to me about it. Let me know what happens. Yeah, of course. I'll talk to you later.
Blake! You haven't replied to me at all. It can't be helped. I'll just have to get your attention another way. I went ahead and posted about our marriage and how we are pregnant together online. Now everyone knows. Go and check it out. Since I had a feeling you want to break up and want nothing to do with me, I took things a step further. So, are you going to change your mind about this now? I'm sure all of our friends and family know that you are going to be a father now. You should start taking responsibility or this isn't going to look good for you. We are going to have a baby, so suck it up and let's get married. You have no choice. Where should we have our wedding? I have a good idea of where to have it. Want to hear it? Once you reply, I'll tell you. I just need us to get married fast because I want to look slim for our wedding photos. If we don't hurry, then my stomach will be too big for my dress. What do you think, Blake?
It is honestly scary how you can keep a conversation going with yourself. I wasn't even replying to you.
Oh, you finally replied to me! Jeez, we are going to be husband and wife soon, so you really need to start having better communication with me. I'll give you one more chance. After all, you are going to be my husband and the father of our child.
Listen, Rose, I'm living in Canada right now.
Wait, what? Canada?
Yeah, my mom and I moved to Canada after my parents got divorced. She remarried someone who lived there. I even graduated from college here and live on my own now. I have my own apartment and everything. I don't think I live anywhere near you right now. According to your social media page, it says you live in Washington.
I'm really confused right now. You really don't live in Washington anymore? I heard that you moved to Washington after middle school, so I moved to the same place as you.
We moved there for like a year, but then we moved again to Canada. Anyway, you said we met again at a party a few weeks ago and that I took you home. It couldn't have been me because I live nowhere near you. It's impossible. I also haven't gone to a party in years. I kind of live a boring life right now, to be honest.
So, hold on a second. At the party, I even called out your name and you responded. We also talked about our childhood together. What you're saying doesn't make any sense. We hung out all night together and you also recognized me. It had to have been you.
Hold on. You called out my name and I recognized you? Could it possibly have been the other Blake? Blake Christensen? That is the only way this can be possible. Did he move to Washington too? It had to have been him.
What?
Don't you remember him? Maybe he was the one you met at the party that night. Not me.
No, I don't get what you're saying. I hooked up with you that night.
As I said, it couldn't have been me. I don't live in Washington. It had to have been Blake C.
No, there is no way that I confused the two of you.
It makes sense. He is the only other Blake you know. It has also been 10 years, and we all probably look a lot different than we did in middle school. Even if you guys talked all night, we all used to hang out together all the time, so we share the same memories.
What the? This is so stupid!
I'm sorry, but that seems like what happened if what you're saying is all true. You just got us mixed up. If you are really pregnant and you guys hooked up, maybe you should find his number and start messaging him.
No, I couldn't have made such a stupid mistake. You were my target, not him.
Target? Is that how you see this? Next time you should be more careful who you hook up with. What you are doing isn't safe, and you shouldn't be targeting men and doing this to them in the first place. Anyway, it's not my child, so could you stop messaging me now?
No, I can't accept this. You are lying to me. You are supposed to be my husband, not him. I wanted you this time.
What is wrong with you?
You've really changed. Stop lying to me and just marry me.
No. I'm being completely serious with you right now. You are the one who made a mistake, not me. I already explained to you why it couldn't have been me.
After all this hard work I've put in trying to get you, this is what happens? I wanted you!
You seriously just got us confused. Also, what do you mean by hard work? Are you really pregnant, or are you lying? Rose, what's going on with you?
No, I'm not. I lied. I was going to use the night we hooked up to try and lie about being pregnant, but now that I know it's not you, I'm pissed. I wanted you this time. Ugh!
Why are you lying and being this way? We used to be friends. Anyway, could you just stop all this?
Sure. Just give me Blake C's number. I'll just have to go after him instead now.
No, I'm not going to enable your behavior. You need help, Rose. I can't keep talking to you anymore.
Wait.
Sorry, I'm blocking you now. After my conversation with Rose, I immediately told Ryan what happened. I told him that I kind of felt bad for Rose. She was our old friend after all and needed help. We also decided to get in contact with Blake C and tell him what was going on. After messaging in a group chat for a few days, we decided to plan a day to meet up and decide how to help Rose. Ryan still followed Rose on social media and knew where she lived, so we all flew to Washington and met up at Blake C's house. We had him message Rose and he convinced her to come over. Rose was speechless when she showed up at his house to find the three of us there. We sat her down and talked about her behavior and that she needed to get help. Rose was so overwhelmed, and memories were shared and brought back from the past. She burst into tears and agreed to therapy. After Rose started to go to therapy and take medication, she became the Rose she used to be. We all ended up becoming good friends again. In the end, I'm really happy we were able to get her some help and recover some old childhood friendships.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to see more content.